Just before I start, yes, this is going to be a purely Sursic video. No sneaky repost of someone else's content, just me making the extra stuff I have promised. I'm honestly kinda knackered, but it's worth doing because hot damn YouTube, you are killing me this month. As I said, Wednesday videos, they're going to be a little bit different, sometimes more relaxed, sometimes quite a lot of work and completely different, but I hope they remain quote unquote high quality that you have come to expect here. So enough rattling, let's get to this.
Ozone is a gas.
Thanks Doc. I'm learning something new every day. I thought Ozone was just a crummy British TV show from the 90s. Jesus Christ, the 90s were so lame. Oh, I absolutely love it. Also, when you say that
Ozone is a gas,
it just sounds to me like you think ozone is just absolutely hilarious. Which it is, but only because it's toxic.
and when it enters into our blood, it does some amazing things.
Wait, is ozone whiskey? Or is there an ozone branded one? Perhaps ozone infused. Can't imagine it would be very good for you. The best kind of for you. Also, people say that I talk too much about whiskey and have implied that I even drink too much. But that's exactly what I would expect from someone who clearly doesn't drink enough whiskey. Bias as heck. No, not me, them. How can I be biased when I'm always right?
Ozone won't harm healthy cells in our body.
Inhalation can give symptoms like burning eyes, coughing, nausea, stroke, vomiting, or headaches. I mean, I know there are plenty of things that can help when injected and hurt when inhaled, but it's not a good start if you're already choking to death. Also, fun fact, smog, that thick air pollution you sometimes get around cities, not only is that a very specific thing, its primary makeup is, you may have guessed it already, O3. AKA ozone. Oh yeah, inject some smog in ya. I'm sure it'll be fine.
But we'll only go after viruses, bacteria, fungus, yeast molds, toxins.
See, ozone, right? Yeah, it's got these special powers, right? Yeah, it can tell the difference between the bad things and the good things, right? And not only can it tell the difference, it has the ability to affect all the bad things as well. That's how you know it isn't snake oil. I mean, whoever tried to sell something as a cure-all? The medical industry? They don't even have anything that cures everything. All they have is specific effective treatments that work when administered properly, also known as loser juice.
Parasites.
Oh, ozone gets rid of you. Well, at least it's good for something.
Harmful free radicals that can't resist it, stealing an electron and gluing onto it and either destroying or transforming it so the body can eliminate it.
Right, so ozone does destroy things, absolutely. It does so by breaking carbon-carbon double bonds. However, there is absolutely no mechanism for it to tell the difference between something good with said bonds and something bad with them. Ozone is just 3 oxygen atoms chilling out with absolutely nothing that could make it do anything specific. And on being able to destroy lots of things, we've made this point before, but it's always bears repeating. So does fire, but injecting lava into your veins is only going to give you no more veins and likely no more limb they were inside. Also, what a waste of an apparently able to put lava in small containers technology. Like, you could put that in glow sticks, man. Who doesn't want lava glow sticks?
Healthy cells contain natural antioxidants that protect against ozone getting in.
What? That doesn't sound... Look, if I understand it right, which I probably don't, but I'm betting you don't either, antioxidants deal with free radicals. Free radicals are unbonded oxygen atoms that can and do cause damage in our bodies. But something like ozone, or O3, well, it's not the same thing. Chemical compounds don't do the same things as each other, so there's no reason to believe it would have any impact on that.
When you inject ozone directly into the body,
Something magic?
it actually stimulates healthy cells to make more of these enzymes that will protect against ozone destroying them.
Generally speaking, when introducing something into your body stimulates it to do something, it's in response to it, aka it's trying to fight it off. White blood cells are important, and diseases stimulate your body to make more of them, but that in and of itself isn't considered a good thing, you dozy prick.
So unhealthy cells can fight it, and only healthy cells can defend against it.
Jesus Christ, you are a terrible speaker. I was sitting here thinking, wait a tick, if it attacks unhealthy cells and it's supposed to help cure sick people of, well, everything, apparently, well, that doesn't make any sense. What you meant was bad, naughty, disease cells. But the thing is, if functioning, they are still actually healthy, just not for you. It seems petty, but it's bloody confusing, really.
This is why it doesn't hurt people.
Yeah, it's super healthy and can cause healthy things like premature death, lung damage, heart issues, chest pain, coughing, shortness of breath and throat irritation, worsened respiratory diseases such as asthma, increased risk of respiratory infections.
So if you happen to have herpes,
Oh, thanks for that. No offence to this poor bugger, but did we really need to see that? God.
multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, Lyme disease,
If you happen to get anything, be sure to see your local quack for a quick bloodletting. Me, I'll just go to the doctors. But you know, I like doing a being alive.
Epstein-Barr virus, chronic fatigue syndrome. Ozone may be the only answer for your problem, particularly when traditional medicine has failed.
That's where you get 'em, isn't it? Conventional medicine not working out for you? Have you tried my completely untested, useless gibberish? I mean, it's better than nothing. Although, of course, frequently it isn't better than nothing. The actual medicine might not be failing you at all, just that you have a condition that has to be managed, but man, that is a hassle, and sometimes very expensive. If only there was some way to... And before you finished your sentence, 30 different people show up to sell you various stinky oils, sugar pills, and a number of just plain insane shit. And well, you don't need to be taking those tablets anymore. Before you know it, you'll be completely cured, won't you? But if it just happens that that doesn't occur, well, unfortunately, these, I hesitate to call them people, well, they read out the disclaimer that this wasn't medical advice, and they don't have a license that could be taken away anyway. And you weren't buying it as a cure-all, you were just getting the same version that you used to clean your toilet. And then, you're just so totally screwed. Have no recourse, and off skips this clown to the bank after selling a sap a $3,000 ozone machine and a prescription for sage. I don't know if you can tell, but this woo crap, it kind of gets me, how do you put it now? Furious!
Ozone has properties that have been neglected.
Oh god, it's another one. Also, translation, ozone does not do anything more beneficial than it is toxic. I mean, I guess we are neglecting its use as a poison, but who are we trying to kill? Cusco?
Oh, right, the poison for Cusco, the poison chosen specially to kill Cusco, Cusco's poison. That poison?
Yes, that poison.
Got you covered.
By conventional medicine. It has properties that no other agent has.
Does it though? I can think of plenty of things I can use to clean a wound or a table, and it won't cause you serious health issues if you breathe within 50 feet of it. So, you know, maybe we should ignore those things and use something better.
It is able to transcend any type of bacterial resistance.
Oh god, anybody who uses the word transcend when talking about medical matters, you run away from that person. As far away as you can get, because he is about to pull out some crystals and stick them in places I'm not allowed to speak of anymore. Dark places. Deep places. Sexual places. He's going to stick them in your butt. Oh god, they found me!
That's out there. Ozone works by different principles than antibiotics. Bacteria learn how to evade antibiotics.
No, they become resistant. It's evolution, not strategy, you clown. Which also means that if it actually worked, they could still become resistant to ozone. Where did you get your medical degree? The internet?
Bacteria cannot, or other microorganisms cannot learn how to evade ozone.
Sure, why not? I'll agree to that, you flipping bozo.
Germany has been using ozone
Ah, there's more of them.
in their environmental products, in their water, and post-operatively, and they have the lowest post-op infection rate of the entire world.
Well, you know how Germans do love their gas. What? What do you mean I can't make that joke? Too soon? It's been like 70 years. Wait, it makes me a what now? That doesn't even make sense. I'm making fun of them. Jesus Christ, this is so confusing.
Ozone has been used for the last 70 years in what I call the modern ozone era throughout the world.
The modern ozone era. You call it that, yeah? It's, catchy, sure. I'm sure it will catch on real good and you'll be famous like that other doctor. What's he called now? Harold Shipman. No, that's not fair. You'll never ever be anywhere near as relevant as that bastard. You'll be lucky to be a footnote in history, hopefully along with your woo peddling.
Over 40,000 physicians are using it in over 45 countries worldwide on a daily basis.
What does that even mean? Are they using it the way you say? Or are they using it for other stuff? And did you just add it to your list to bring a false air of credibility? And if any of them do use it in the way that you suggest, are they really countries that I would want to get medical care in? Not really.
While it had been used in this country from the 1880s until about 1940 medically, it disappeared.
Did it now? Well, let's guess why it disappeared. Is it because better things to do the jobs it was doing came along and were safer? Or, let me guess, as to what you might say it was. I'm going to bet, now I'm just going completely wild and it's a crazy idea, but you're going to say Big Pharma.
When Big Pharma came into being and took over this country, so to speak, in terms of medical care.
Yep, I think that's all we really need, isn't it? All you have to do is say Big Pharma and you immediately discredit yourselves. I wish you would just open with it and save us all some time, you charlatan. Get lost. Do you find yourself wondering, how can me show humans I am the smart? Is am the way to thinking being a purchase? Well, to answer your incredibly poorly worded questions, yes, I think. Honestly, I have no idea what you want, but I'll be damned if I don't take this as an opportunity to sell you things. Like new improved Sick brand merch, now featuring the designer of almost all Sick brand merch. Right, the name's on the tip of my tongue. I want to say Cheryl Pringle? No, wait, it's Mrs. Sick. That's right. I always forget she exists. Also, handsome, famous, and good at the sex tease. Ampersand, not forgetting this pretty badass comic book style one that I would buy myself if I wasn't so poor. Sick brand merch, because we're tired of eating stray cats. Oh, there's one now. Get it!